What were the biggest design mistakes on Geocities websites? Imagine a time when anyone could create their own corner of the internet with just a few clicks. That's what Geocities was all about. But with that freedom came some pretty funny and sometimes frustrating design choices. Let's take a look at what went wrong and why these sites look so nostalgic today. The first big mistake was the overuse of bright, clashing colors. Designers often picked backgrounds that made it hard to read the text. Bright pinks, neon greens, and patterned backgrounds would compete for your attention, making the pages look chaotic. Many sites used flashing or blinking Gifs that spun, twirled, or blinked constantly. These animations created a lot of visual noise and distracted visitors from the actual content. Another common mistake was the heavy reliance on images instead of text. If those images didn't load because of slow dial-up connections, the entire page became unreadable or looked like a digital ghost town. This was especially true for personal pages that used lots of decorative images or guestbook icons. Structurally, most Geocities pages were built with HTML tables. These tables were used to create layouts but often resulted in cluttered, hard-to-maintain pages. Since CSS was not yet widely used, styles were embedded directly into the HTML, making editing a nightmare. The lack of consistent templates meant every page looked different, which could be fun but also confusing for visitors. Navigation was often a mess. Buttons and links were placed randomly, and some pages had no clear way to find important information. Many sites had guestbooks, counters, and web rings that were scattered across the page without any real organization. Content was another issue. Many creators uploaded random bits of text, images, and animations without a clear purpose. Some pages were abandoned halfway through, leaving placeholders or incomplete sections. This made browsing feel like exploring a digital junkyard. Loading times were a big problem too. Large images and animated GIFs took forever to load on dial-up connections, sometimes making the pages impossible to fully view. Creators often didn't think about how long it took for their pages to appear. All these mistakes are what gave Geocities its charm today. They show how early web creators experimented without much guidance, making the internet feel more personal and less polished. The chaos, the bright colors, the blinking animations, they all tell a story of a time when anyone could be a web designer, even if the results weren't always perfect.